Okay, fellow babies, we've got the cars against the sideboard. This is an official VTA start. Everybody goes on the tone. Less than 5. Good, clean start. Down into the corner. Then there's carnage. John Steger escapes the carnage. Is now well off. Oh, he's got a body tuck. That car will not do anything but donuts. We got Cosma out front. No, now we got Nick Long out front. Cosma smashes into timing and scoring in second place. That green and white Camaro, your leader in the carousel, now down the straightaway, trying to put TQ John Steger a lap down. John with a lot of work to do in that white Javelin going around the third post and now out onto the straightaway. It's Nick, Keith, Steve, and John, your order. Hot lap belongs to John Steger, 11.386. He's going to need a lot of those to catch the leader. Nick Long with 2 seconds out in front of Keith.
5 minutes
John
left.
is 8.7 seconds behind Nick Long. A lot of work to do in the next 5 minutes. He runs 11.0 hot lap. He picked up over a second. He picked up more than a second last time by. He picked up half a second this time. He goes 10.9 and picks up almost 2 seconds on the leader. He's now 6.8 seconds back. He's on the straightaway behind Osterholt. He's coming up on Steve. This is for position. Osterholt goes wide. Steger through. His next victim will be Keith Cosma, now going into the carousel. As Keith goes through the switchback, Steger goes into the carousel. They're on the straightaway together. Nick Long trying to hide out as far in front of this battle as he can. John closes back up on Keith. They're down the straightaway together. That interval is 0.6 seconds. Keith back to John. They're both 3.9 seconds behind the leader. John looking for a way around Keith. Keith making that Camaro as wide as he can. Or if that's a Firebird, I'm not sure what that is. It's a Camaro. John is through. He's now got his work cut out to find Nick Long. He's 3.4 seconds back with 3 minutes 25 seconds to go. Making a charge. He's now 1.9 back. Hide if you can, Nick, because he's coming. It's now 1.3. He made up half second the last lap. We got 3 minutes to go. We're halfway home. This fight is shaping up nicely.
3 minutes left.
Nick out front. John in second. He's got it down to 9/10. Nick a little wide. He pinches it at the door. Lets John close up. They're right together on the straightaway. The green Camaro followed by the white Javelin as they go around the center post in front of the driver's stand. Now they're down into the carousel. They'll become, watch inside. Oh, nicely done. Osterholt, there was carnage on the straightaway, but they managed to get through it. Right together, your leaders. The green Camaro followed by the white Javelin. John looks, they touch. He waits. We've got 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Nick trying to hang on to the lead. John right behind him. Down the straightaway, there's less than half a second separating them. It's only 2/10. John looks again. Nick escapes for another lap. These guys are right together.
Left.
Around the first post. John touches, lets Nick get out probably about another 1/10 and a half. He's now about 3.5 tenths out. John looking for every way around he can find. Nick not giving him any room. Nick touches it. Nick waits. Nicely done, guys. Your two leaders down the straightaway. Nick in front, John in second. We've got 1.5 minutes to go, drivers. Nick trying to hang on to that lead as they come up on the back of Keith. The leaders are coming, Keith. Be aware. John looking inside, outside. John touches, lets Nick escape. That's going to expand that lead. Oh, the leader rolls it. And John waits. Now Nick with a lot of work to do. He touches. He's got 1 minute.
1 minute left.
He's got 1 minute to catch him and get around. Mr. Excitement excited himself right into second place. Can he do some good now as we've got about 45 seconds? The interval is 0.8 of a second, and he parks it again. Is he suffering from oxygen deprivation because he's choking up there? It's John, Nick, Keith, and Steve, your order with 28 seconds to go. John Steger around the first post to the furnace where he's had trouble all day. He's clear through there now. Up on the back of Keith. Keith bounces wide and lets him go by. This is lap 29. We've got 8 seconds, 5 seconds.
Two's done. Four's done.
We're waiting on Nick and Steve.
One's done. Three's done.
That is a race, guys. John takes that, followed by Nick, Keith, and Steve.